Hi guys and welcome back to another video. Now today what I'm going to be bringing you is my thoughts on Paudie O'Connor rejecting a new contract with Bradford City to sign for Lincoln City. Now if you do go on to enjoy today's video, a like as always would be massively appreciated. If you could try and hit 70 likes on today's video, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you're new as well. We are now on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already with that post notification bell on. Get your thoughts in as well down in the comment section down below. Bradford fans, get your thoughts in. I'm sure there'll be a lot of Lincoln fans asking for Bradford fans' thoughts. I'll give you my thoughts later on in today's video. But for me personally, I think this is the first negative piece of transfer news surrounding the 2022 summer transfer window. It's disappointing. I would like to have seen Paudie stay. I don't think it's the end of the world though, regarding if we do get the correct replacement in. We've obviously been linked with a couple of players already. But make sure you drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new as well, and let's get into it. So it was officially confirmed this morning at 11:59 by Lincoln City, saying City have beaten a number of other clubs to secure the signing of centre-back Paudie O'Connor on a long-term contract. Welcome to the Imps, Paudie. Now, they actually tweeted a little bit of a teaser about it, and long story short, they basically added someone who did a song about Charles Burnham, and obviously Charles Burnham has been heavily linked with Lincoln City this summer transfer window, so we're all pretty much expecting it to be Charles Burnham. When I saw the notification pop up, though, that it was Paudie O'Connor, definitely took me by surprise. I thought he was going to go to either Sheffield Wednesday or Ipswich. I thought more than likely it will be Sheffield Wednesday, because I probably presume he wants to stay up north somewhere, and Lincoln's not exactly too far away from Bradford. I think it's an hour or two, something like that. But Lincoln's article does then read, Imps secure O'Connor signing. City have beaten a number of other clubs to secure the signing of centre-back Paudie O'Connor on a long-term contract. The 24-year-old Irishman is a free agent this summer after the conclusion of his deal with Bradford City. He's spent the last 3.5 seasons with the football club. The first half, you could call it, was on loan from Leeds United in the season we got relegated. He's been with us for the 3 seasons we have been in League 2 and failed to get promoted, but he chose to join the Imps despite interest from across the EFL. He said, I wanted to pick somewhere I could develop and have the opportunity to play another 40 plus games a season, as I have over the past few years. My career move needed to be right football wise. I wanted to step up to League 1, and it's clear there is a structure in place here to allow me to kick on. I've had a good couple of weeks off, so I feel rested, and I'm just buzzing to get in for pre-season. Imps head coach Mike Kennedy added, Paudie was our #1 target for this position, and we are delighted to be able to announce him as our first signing of the summer, and he's been in great demand, and we have worked really hard to convince him that this move is right for his career. Paudie is more than just a fantastic defender, he's also a leader and will have a massive role to play in if we want to achieve moving forward on and off the pitch. Paudie will officially join the Imps on July 1st after the expiration of his contract with Bradford, and then them just talking about season tickets and all that sort of stuff. Now, we didn't actually do an article about it. All he really got was a tweet at 2 minutes past 12. Bradford City tweeted saying, Paudie O'Connor has today completed a move to Lincoln City. Following 3.5 seasons at Bradford City and more than 100 appearances in Claret and Amber, his next chapter begins. Thank you for your service, Paudie, and all the very best. He's had a couple stints as captain as well, most notably from January onwards he has been our captain. Now that he has left the club, who do you think might be the club captain going into next season? If Richie Smallwood signs, for me personally, I think that would be the best choice. If not, then Jan Songo. More than likely, I think at this moment in time, I think it will be Liam Rideout. We saw in that game when Paudie was unavailable because he'd been sent off away at Colchester in that game at home to Tranmere. It was Liam Rideout who was selected as the captain over Jan Songo, which I do think definitely is an interesting debate. But overall, I don't think it's the end of the world that Paudie has gone. I think he definitely is replaceable. Now, if the option was there to keep him, I would have taken that. But out of the 3 main players who are out of contract, Paudie, Watt and Burnham, I think this is the least that I'm going to be upset over a player. I think Charles Burnham's the most important for me, then Elliot Watt, and then it was Paudie O'Connor. But if a player doesn't want to be at Bradford City anymore, you've got to wish him all the best. For me personally, I think he was always one of the best centre-halves in this league. I know he gets a lot of, well, not a lot of, but he gets some critics from our fans, which I didn't really understand. He's not the quickest, which is something that might catch him out in League 1. You know, he does definitely have a hot head, and if the game's not going his way, he can lose his head and, you know, put in a stupid tackle. But I think over the last season, I think he has calmed that down a little bit more. But we have seen it in games like Oldham away where he got sent off. Granted, that red card did get rescinded, where he just completely lost his head, you know, got involved in something he didn't need to, got sent off, and that is something you probably will expect from Paudie O'Connor. He will get 1 or 2 red cards in a season, but in terms of his positives, he's fully committed. He'll always give 110% for the shirt. He's very good in the air. He'll throw his body on the line and in front of everything. But if he feels like the right move for his career is to go to Lincoln, because it's not due to the manager. I mean, we've got one of the best managers in probably the bottom 2 professional leagues in English football, so it can't be that. It's not obviously not going to be in terms of fan base. We've got a much bigger fan base than Lincoln. Ryan Sparks also said we'll be able to match any financial offer from any other club as well, so whether that has been the case for Paudie O'Connor or not, I'm not too sure, but that is something that he said in an interview he did a couple of weeks ago. If I can find the clip, I'll put it in now.
I would say financially we'll compete with any offer that's been put against them.
Obviously, Lincoln are the league above. They'll definitely be looking to get back into them promotion places. I know last season they had an absolute howler, but the season before they got to the League One playoff final. So it is definitely a step up. I know that's kind of hard to say as a Bradford fan right now, but the reality is we are a mid-table League Two side. So just got to wish Paudie all the best. I now want to dive into some of his statistics from the season just gone by. He played 45 matches in total, starting 45. The only game that he did miss was Tranmere at home when he was suspended. He's averaged 89 minutes per game, featuring in the team of the week on 5 occasions. Scored 3 goals, averaging a goal every 1,334 minutes. He will definitely pop up with the odd goal every now and again from a set piece. He averaged 50.5 touches per 90, creating 2 big chances, 0.3 key passes per game with a 67% passing accuracy as well. You know, he definitely is more of an old school centre-half. He isn't the greatest on the ball, but what he lacks in terms of technical ability, he definitely makes up for it in terms of his actual defensive awareness and that sort of stuff. I'm not too sure how Lincoln want to play, but if they want to be playing out from the back, then he only successfully managed to complete 39% of his long passes last season. In terms of his own half passes, he averaged 77%, and then in the opposition half, he averaged 53%. So in the opposition half, nearly 1 in 2 passes that he attempted to do weren't successful. He got 11 clean sheets though in the season just gone by, averaging 2 interceptions per game, 1.3 tackles per game. Apparently, he got 0.0 possession wins as well last season, which is very interesting per game. Dribble passed on 0.2 times per game, so only 1 in 5 matches he did get dribbled past last season. Averaged 4.8 clearances as well, 1 error leading to a shot, 0 errors leading to a goal, and 1 penalty committed. I can't right now remember who that penalty was against. He lost the ball on 12.6 occasions as well. I don't really understand how you can have a 0.6 of an occasion losing the ball, but that is stats according to SofaScore. He gave away on average 0.9 fouls per game, but this is something that he does do very clever. He was fouled 1.5 times per game. If the ball is going back towards your own goalkeeper and there's a striker behind him, he goes down very easily, and 9 times out of the 10 the referee gives it as a foul and you win the free kick. He also was our joint best performance rating in terms of rating last season in League 2. He averages 7.1, which was joint best with Callum Cook. He also averaged 0.6 total duels per 90, winning 70% of them, averaging 2.7 ground duels per 90 as well, winning 67% of them, and he averaged 5.9 aerial duels per 90, winning 71% of them. So, as I said, I don't think it's the end of the world that we've lost Paudie O'Connor as long as he is replaced right. I want to see that Hartlepool centre-half come in. Is it Timmy Odesina or something like that? I want to see him come in. I think that would be a good replacement for Paudie O'Connor. Now, this is obviously the final week where you can buy a season ticket before prices go up. We've also got the new kit coming out on Friday as well, so we might announce a new signing with the new kit, or potentially we might announce a contract extension as well. So I really want to see Charles Vernam stay. I want to see Odesina come in as well. I've also just confirmed here his name is Timmy Odesina, so I will try and remember that for future videos. But that's where I'm going to leave it for today's video. I've not really got all too much to say about him. To summarise, I would say in terms of his strengths, he's definitely good in the air. You know, he's quite tall, 6'3", something like that. He's a very good age as well. It doesn't actually say specifically how long he's signed on the contract for. It just says a long-term contract, so I presume maybe a 3-year deal, but he's at a very good age. He'll always give you 110%. He's not the quickest, and you know, he does have quite a bit of a hot head, so you might expect a couple of red cards, but good luck to him. I wish him all the best. It does definitely make sense in terms of his career. You know, he's done everything he possibly could in a Bradford City shirt. You know, there's never been a game where I think, wow, Paudie has had an absolute shocker there. From the top of my head, he might have had the odd moment where you're thinking, what the hell are you doing there, Paudie? But he has been fantastic for Bradford City for the past 3.5 years. Disappointing to see him leave at the end of the day. I would have liked to have seen him stay, but if he feels like going to Lincoln is the best for his club, then you don't want to be signing players. You don't want to be at Bradford City. But that is where I'm going to leave it for today's video. If you have enjoyed, a like as always would be massively appreciated. If you could try and hit 70 likes, as I said at the start of today's video, that'd be absolutely class. Subscribe if you are new as well. We are now on the road to 6,000 subscribers, so make sure you are subscribed if you haven't already, with that post notification bell on. Get your thoughts on Paudie departing down in the comment section down below. He's officially joined Lincoln City for free. That's probably really gutting as well, the fact we've lost him on a free transfer as well. well. I'm not too sure if we had to pay compensation when we did sign him at the time. It is gutting. I would have liked to have seen Paudie stay, but out of the 3 main players who are out of contract, I think this is the one that's going to hurt the least. Hopefully, in particular, Shells Burnham do stay with the club. But thank you very much for watching today's video. Have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you all tomorrow at 4 o'clock for another video. Peace.